So we are finally revisiting Mossdeep, which, for those who don't know, is an island that I started, I want to say like April, maybe earlier than April, to be honest. It's the third themed island that I've started doing. Like I said, I was doing themed island on stream. I did a little cherry blossom one. I did a little autumnal town. And then I wanted to do a nice natural forest, the big forest island, which is this one. I haven't gotten very far. We've done a lot of the like initial early days stuff. Excuse me, sorry. So moving in the first few villagers, setting up the campsite. Actually, have we set up the campsite? I can't remember if we set up the campsite, but we've done at least some of the sort of initial early days Animal Crossing, like the prologue, the tutorial, basically. And then haven't played it for a very long time. So, whoops. But that's okay. My character's still dressed for summer, and it is very much not summer. All right. Oh, hi. I actually was just coming over to say hi. You got my baked Alaska, didn't you? No? You teaching me a reaction. Yeah. So the plan for this island, like I said, is natural forest island. I think I'm going to set it in the spring or summer just to have green grass and green trees, basically, is the vibe. But like I said, I am not very far. Lucky is one of our initial villagers, I think. I don't think I'm going to be keeping them. Who else do we have at this stage? Oh, I do have a campsite. Okay. Oh, because that was our campsite villager. I can tell by looking. Okay, so, yeah, Dom and Plucky were our starter villagers. I don't think I'm going to be keeping either of them. Punchy, Pinky, and Nan were the lazy, peppy, and normal villagers that move into those first three houses. We did villager hunt for them. However, with the peppy villagers, which is Pinky, I was like, actually looking at the list, I don't think there's any peppy villagers I like particularly want to go for. So I'm actually just going to take Pinky to get the peppy type out of the way for the rest of the villager hunt. So I don't think Pinky is staying. Rodney was our first campsite villager. You have to take the first campsite villager. He's also not my fave. Yuka and Gladys we found in villager hunts. Those ones I am keeping. I want to go for like, I don't know exactly. So I mean, like with Punchy and Nan and Gladys a little bit, like I liked that they were sort of like black and white. Gladys has the red on the top, but and Yuka's blue, but like still like a dark color. That kind of felt, I think I want to go for like mostly neutral colors. And maybe like quite a bit of like black and white for the villagers, basically. But I don't have a specific list. I don't have a specific list of villagers that I'm looking for. Well, I mean, I'm not looking for anyone today, but, you know, when I am. Also, I was trying really hard to not upgrade my Nook's Cranny, and then I did a really silly thing where I had saved a bunch of stuff to sell, and I went to my other island, my main island, to sell it. And I should have just dropped it for the other character to sell, but I didn't think about it. Joyce brought Keza a squeaky tennis ball. We love to see it. A classic. I didn't think about it, and I was like, well, I'm on a different island, so if I sell it with this character, it'll be fine. And then after the fact, I was like, actually, it might still count. And lo and behold, it did count. So I sold stuff, because if you buy and sell a certain amount of stuff, that's what upgrades Nook's Cranny eventually. So I was like, I'm going to buy these bones. I don't know if they're the vibe, but I'm going to just, you never know. Joyce brought Percy some loose stuffing. Heck yeah. So that was a little bit annoying. I had intentionally like been not selling stuff, like, and just kind of keeping it to do a big haul, like with on the other island. So I was trying to keep Nook's Cranny not upgraded, but alas, it has been upgraded. It does mean I can now buy and sell freely, you know, which is something, but was not my intention. So a little bit sad. And then I think we should have Able Sisters. Yeah. And my museum is a tent, and I'm keeping my museum as a tent. My museum is staying as a tent. Oh, look, LaBelle is here. Hi. I don't know that I actually want to do the LaBelle or label. I never know because I'm like, is your name Label? Because it's Mabel and Sable, and they're the Able sisters. So then I'm like, it's Label. But then also, I don't know. Label feels like a silly name. Maybe. No offense if your name is Label. But just because she's like, you know, they all do the clothes, and then it just feels a bit on the nose for her name to be Label. But then also she has her fashion range, which is spelled Labelle. So then I'm like, well, that's gotta be LaBelle, right? I don't know. Those of you who play Animal Crossing, or even if you don't play Animal Crossing, how would you pronounce that character's name? With the context that her sisters are called Mabel and Sable, and they're the Able sisters. Let's see. Do I want those? No, probably not. Okay. You know what I mean, though? I don't know. It just, I feel like her name can't be Label. I don't know. And like I said, when she's talking about the, if you want to pronounce it Patty LaBelle, Patty Label rather than Patty LaBelle. Silent Abe, just lol. Because, yeah, like I said, when she's talking about her fashion label, it's spelled Labelle. So that feels like it should be pronounced LaBelle. But then is her normal name also? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. There's evidence pointing to suggesting either pronunciation. Hi, Gladys. I know I've been away. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did go on a secret mission. It was called, I stopped playing Animal Crossing. I got really burnt out. I stopped playing for like months. Hi, Punchy. It's okay, though. Aw, Punchy, I miss you too. See, Able sisters. And then we're going to go talk to them, and they're going to be Mabel and Sable. I don't know. I will just continue to call her, like to say Label or LaBelle whenever I'm talking about it. Let's say hi to Rodney while we're in here as well. Hi. 2 months. Has it only been 2 months? That can't be right. I might have been time traveling. For stuff. Made a new pattern fabric. Hell yeah. Thank you, Sable. Sable is my favorite of them, I think. Thank you. Later, Gators. Good reminder from Nightbot. I should have some water, actually. Thanks, Nightbot. So what were we last working on this? It might have been the villager hunting. I did briefly start working somewhat on stream, but mostly off stream on some custom patterns. So I don't have Nintendo Online for this account. So I have to make my own custom patterns. I can't get them from the design portal. I got to do it myself. The old-fashioned way. Oh my gosh, Nan's crafting. Hi, Nan. So I was doing a little bit of that. I don't really like working on the custom patterns on stream, just because I just am really conscious of how like tedious it can get, to be honest. So yeah, I'm not gonna work on that, but that was one of the things I was working on recently, and we also would have been doing villager hunts. Oops, I didn't mean to disrupt you again. Sorry. You like baking peach cake? I love that for you. Hell yeah. Yeah, we would have been doing a couple villager hunts. I think there's still a couple housing plots available to be put down. I want to say like 3 or 4. How many villagers do we have right now? Oh, just 2. Sorry. We have 8 villagers right now. So there are 2 more plots that we could put down. Plus any villager that we plan to move out, which currently is 4 of them, we'll also be able to move a new villager in there. So yeah. All right, let's look for the DIY. We're just gonna do our daily tasks, I think, on here. Because like I said, I'm not sure what I want to work on otherwise. And something else I was doing also was I was doing a little bit of the terraforming just to like reset it basically. So I was clearing some of the like natural cliffs that we're in. Oops, wrong button. I was clearing some of those out so that we have like a bit more of a blank canvas to work with. Oh, I already know that one. Okay, well, that's a shame. Like up here, this would have had a second level of cliff. This whole big empty space here. But I took it all down. Well, some of it. So there's our museum. Well, it's not a museum because it's a tent. Apparently the backstory is it was originally label Gracie convinced her to change it to... Who's Gracie? I don't know who Gracie is. Is that... But that's fair. Convinced her to change it to Labelle, and that's what was in previous games, but she changed it back to label in this game. Yeah, possibly. Yeah. So I know that her like name is not Labelle, but her like fashion line is under the name Labelle, I think. But as you're saying it, that she maybe went by that as her name for a time as well, potentially. But that's interesting. I don't know who Gracie is. Oops. No, actually, I was gonna maybe try and catch that bug, but then I was like, actually, no. A bunch of the weeds have been growing in. It's fine. Have we seen everyone? Great question. Couldn't tell you. I think so. No, we haven't seen Pinky. Have we seen Pinky? I don't remember. That's okay. Anyway. That's interesting, though. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I think that she does mention it briefly. That's Gracie. I'll have a look. Presumably that's an NPC. Oh, I have seen that person. Okay. Got you. Oh, interesting. Gracie is male in the Japan and Korean games, but female in all the rest of them, it seems. That's just because I opened the wiki and that was on there. That's interesting. Interesting. Okay, cool. Interesting. Right, but just they're an NPC said that. Gotcha. Interesting. So yeah, the plan, like I said, eventually is to do a big old forest. I want to use a lot of terraforming and lots of like winding rivers, a lot of trees, obviously. Very sort of natural and overgrown. I'm gonna have to figure out how to hide the plaza because plaza does not really fit that vibe, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's all right. We'll figure it out. I think there's a rock over here. It's been a while since I've played now, so I don't remember where all the rocks are on this island. Sparkle Moon, hello! Have a good lurk. I am enjoying the Animal Crossing, thank you. Okay, let's pick up this fossil that I just saw up here. Trying to get all the... I don't remember if there's any rocks up here or whether I got rid of them already to put them somewhere more convenient. I don't remember. I don't remember. That's cool. Oh, we should probably do the tree shaking. I don't wanna. We will, though. Okay. I'm too close to my screen. All right. Is there a rock over in this bit? Maybe? No. Okay. I thought one of your rocks was up on the highest. Maybe I got rid of it, though, and it respawned somewhere else. No way of knowing. Have we been in? Thank you, Dave. Yeah, I got a real problem with getting too close to my screens. Oh, Rodney's back home, right? We haven't seen Dom yet either, actually, have we? I don't think. They changed Crazy from male to female because... Oh, interesting. He was too gay in the Japanese version, so they changed it. They changed them to... I don't like that. I don't like the reasoning for the change, is what I mean. You know. If they want to change a character for different reasons, that's fine. But, you know, changing it for that reason that's icky. I don't like that. Where are the rocks? Are they all only in this section except the one I already got? But that feels not right. But yeah, I got a real problem with sitting too close to my computer. Messes with my eyes. I got real fragile eyes. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Okay. We hit the rocks. For those who are unfamiliar with Animal Crossing, by the way, there's a few things on your island that kind of spawn in once per real world day. A lot of the Animal Crossing gameplay is tied to real world days. So once per day, you can go to the little, like the little, oh, it smells smoky. Someone's having a bonfire, I think. Like the little ATM in the resident services and get some daily Nook miles. As you do it consecutive days in a row, you get more of a bonus up to a maximum of 7 days. So you can do that once per day. Once per day, different fossils will spawn on your island. Oh, there's Dom. Did we pick the Dom already? Yeah, we did. I don't remember. Some fossils will spawn on your island in these little dig spots. You can dig them up. You can get them assessed by blathers. Also, each of your rocks can be hit once per day. Well, up to 8 times per day. They'll drop up to 8 things, but the 8 times have to be quite quick, basically. Once you hit it, it starts a little timer, and you have to do all consecutive hits within that timer. Otherwise, if you keep hitting it, you won't get anything. Oh no, I think I'm going to mess this up. Maybe, maybe not. So there you go. So that's all 8. So then if I like pick up, well, it doesn't drop anything else if you hit it again. So there should be, I think, 6 rocks on the island. I think it's 6. We can do that. And then something else you can do is also each of your trees, well, not all the trees, but some of your trees will have some special items drop, basically. So 2 of your trees, if you have enough trees to get all of them up, obviously, but 2 of your trees will have a furniture item drop. So if you shake them, 5 of them will have wasps. And if you're holding a net or you can get your net out quick enough, then you can catch the wasps, which is good. And then I think is it 12 that have the coins? I think it's 12. Will drop a little bit of money, basically. So that's cool. You can go around and do all of that once per day as well. It's a good way to get new furniture items and also to get money if you can catch the wasps because they sell for a decent amount. So yeah. This is our last rock. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. Have we done 5 already, or have we only done 4? I can't remember. Well, this is the last one I'm doing because I don't know where the last one is. If we haven't done 6 now. The little things make me smile as if. All right. There's a bunch of just random fencing down right now because I was trying to hit the 3-star requirements. In order to unlock a lot of the later game stuff, you need to hit a 3-star island rating. You need to hit a 3-star island rating, which then unlocks the like KK Slider concert and unlocks a lot of like the decorating tools, like the terraforming and paths and stuff like that get unlocked once you hit that. So that's why there's a bunch of just items placed around, is because I was trying to hit the decorating requirement, basically. including the fences, all just like lining the river. So, oh, I only have a flimsy net. I feel like I should upgrade that. I also don't have inventory space. We're gonna like go collect some stuff from the trees. We should maybe clear some space. Probably the best way to do that, to be honest, is to go get the fossils assessed by Blathers. Yeah, because a lot of this isn't really stuff I'm gonna want to put in my storage. Yeah, we have a lot of fossils, so. All right. Oh, this is, I'm gonna move this so I can still get to my crafting table. I'm gonna upgrade my net. Oh my gosh, a bunch of new recipes. That's fun. Let's do that. Net time. Actually, should we change our outfit as well? I think so. It's not t-shirt weather anymore. Into the house. I haven't decorated my house yet. Jamming. Every once in a while. Cockroach. Get it. Get it. There we go. I only have one room, so I haven't technically gotten all the cockroaches, but there aren't any more because there's not like another room for them to spawn in. Do you want to keep the rain boots? What do we think? I don't have very much in terms of clothing. Let's maybe go sneakers. Oh, I have some socks on. Probably don't. I can probably take those off. Maybe. Oh, I'll leave them. Okay. There we go. Back out. Yeah, okay. So what we'll do is I will go and get the fossils assessed and also shake all the trees up on the top level. Just like while we're up there. Because that's where Blathers is. This way. All right. Blathers. I have some fossils for you to assess and then not have. We have some more water. My throat's dry. Okay. Blathers, my guy. How's it going? I do not have any items to donate, no. Because then you're going to try and turn this into a proper museum, and I don't want that. I don't want that. Keeping it as a tent. Wow, every single one is a rare fossil? No way. Okay. Yeah. Best of luck with that, Blathers. Oops. Sorry. Sorry. All right. Now, do we have any trees up on this top level, or did I chop them down already? Oh, I chopped them down already. Sensible. Wish there was some way to keep the tent around the inside. Is so cute. I know. Well, you can technically, which is what I'm doing. If you just never donate anything, you can technically keep the tent. I should say. That's what I'm doing. I'm not donating anything. The only problem is, well, it's not the only problem. But you can't move the tent. Which I found out the hard way the last time I did that for an island. I wasted somewhere thinking I could move it because you can move the museum. Can't move it when it's a tent. So if you're doing an island and you want to keep Blathers in his tent, just make sure you are happy with where you're placing it. You don't normally have access to a ladder or vaulting pole at that stage. I think I traded my character one so that I could put it up there. But yeah, you can't move the museum in tent form, so just keep that in mind when you're placing it. If you're planning on keeping it as a tent, it's gonna stay there. But yeah, you can technically keep it. Seems like it should be easier upper to move a 10. Yeah, I guess it's because it's like not the intended thing. They just didn't. Yeah, you can still. Yeah, I've already gotten my 3 stars actually. Actually, I don't know if Blather's museum actually contributes to the star rating, you know. But yeah, I've already hit the 3 stars. So yeah, as far as I'm now, whether you can hit 5 stars, I don't know if that's something that you're aiming for, because I haven't ever tried that. But you can still hit the 3 stars. I don't know if it contributes to your star rating. It might. I'm not saying it doesn't, but yeah, can still hit the 3 stars. This island is 3 stars. All the stuff that's like just placed on the ground. So yeah, I didn't need to do a sort of, you know, like an outrageous amount of decorating in order to hit the 3 stars either. So that's something. But yeah, I think the tent is so cute. Now the museum is cool. You know, especially once you like fill it out with the exhibits, like it is really cool. But specifically for certain island themes, I just feel like the tent is just so cute. It's just such a good vibe. I don't remember which ones I've done already. Okay. But yeah. So. All right. We've only gotten 1 furniture item so far. We've gotten, what, 2 wasps? I think. All right. Down we go. My throat's very dry today. Oops. I got the axe. I was aiming for the, there we go. Okay. Those are money trees. So money trees and fruit trees don't count. When I was saying about the, you know, like X number of trees per day, money trees and fruit trees don't drop any of those items because they drop money or fruit. Or if you've taken the fruit off of them, they don't drop fruit, but they still don't count. Which is part of the reason I'm leaving the money on the money trees, by the way. If you see, as we're walking around, if you're like, Haley, why there's money on those? It's because it's less trees for me to have to shake when I do the daily things. Now I could just gather all the trees together until I'm ready to start decorating. But alas. I can't carry anything else. Oh, right, because I assessed all those fossils, and then I didn't do anything with them. All right. I'm going to leave that wasp nest there, actually, so I know where I got to, and I'm going to go sell these at the store. I have to let all these villagers know we're that rich we can let money spoil on the vine. It's not... Are you asking to move out? Oh, or the nickname. Okay. You drop the wasp, but they have stung you? No, thankfully not. No, they just get released. Like if you release it from your inventory, it's just the same. I think my regular name is fine. I'm not really a nickname person, I'll be honest. But I appreciate the sentiment. But yeah, the money's not going anywhere. It'll be just as good in a few months' time. But yeah, no, thankfully they don't sting you. Like the shops on the beach. Oh, thank you. I normally just put them there like temporarily, so that they're not in the way of my decorating, like before I know where I'm putting them. But yeah, I don't want to keep that. Is that all we want to sell? Yeah, that'll do. But thank you. Yeah, I just put a lot of the initial buildings down on there. It's just it's easier. You can't do it with the 3 villagers that get moved in, the first 3 houses, because you have to do that whole thing where you like provide items for the yard, basically. So they can't go on the beach, but all the rest of them, I usually just do that. All right. I'm trying to like mentally do this in a way where it's like easy to keep track of the trees, basically. Oh no, don't tell me I put that. Oh no, that one's behind this fence. Well, that's okay. Oh, it didn't have anything anyway. That's sad. I should put these back down. Otherwise, they're just going to take up space in my inventory. Grexy, how's it going? Welcome in. My favorite chip flavor is salt and pepper. I don't know what that says about me. I enjoy the feeling of my mouth corroding. I mean, listen, you like what you like, you know? How you doing, Breaksy? Lovely to see you. Happy Thursday. Oops. I hope the day is treating you well. Oh, salt and vinegar. That makes sense. I mean, there are salt and pepper chips, to be fair. But that makes more sense for the mouth erosion. It's not erosion, right? Okay. That's fair, though. Oops. Ah, another wasp. Ayo, I think that's our last wasp nest. Yeah, cool. Just got back from work and decided to walk home. It's a 15-kilometer walk, but the weather was lovely, and it's the weekend, so why not? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, is it the weekend for you? Nice. Wait, did I do this rock? I know I said that I was done doing the rocks because I couldn't, but I think this is the last rock, so actually I'm just going to do this one real quick. So miss the Mackey's, now Taylor's haggis and black cracked pepper crisps. They used to be one of their regular flavors. Oh, that sounds nice. Heck yeah. There we go. That sounds good though, Breaksy. I hope it was a nice walk. I hope you have a nice weekend as well. Happy weekend. Love salt and vinegar chips. I'm so glad they exist. Nice. Oh, there's Pinky. Did we speak to Pinky earlier? I don't think so. Let me put my tools away so I don't accidentally hit her. Hello. She's asleep. She's taking a little nap by the pond. That's fine. Oh, that's fine. No, you can keep napping. You're cool. Oh, okay. That's cool. Tortilla onion and pepper. That's fair. Can't beat salt and vinegar. It seems we got a lot of salt and vinegar fans in the chat. I love that for y'all. It does sound like an awesome walk. I agree. I don't personally like salt and vinegar, but that's okay. That's all right. More for y'all. I'm not really much of a crisp person in general, to be honest. Oh, I've not left myself a gap to like jump over there? Oh, there's a gap here. Okay. Is there a tree over here? No. No. Yes, but no. For the purposes of shaking the trees, there is not. Oh, wait, there's no trees back here. Oh. Well, that's fine. Did I get my second furniture item? Oh, it must have been the throwback mitt chair that I then sold while we were in Nook's Cranny. Yeah, because I don't think that would have been in my inventory from before. But now I know about haggis and pepper. Yes, that's very true. Oh, hey, Dom. Totally gonna head to your place for a surprise visit. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we can go hang out at my... Okay, it's pretty empty. Also, I think there will be a cockroach, so Dom's gonna get in there and then immediately be like, actually, no thanks. I found out that's what happened on the other Switch when I like logged in and I still had cockroaches. Yeah. Was that a cockroach? Oops. Also, I realize where my face is, it's blocking some of the dialogue, so this is not the best place for my camera. Let me Animal Cross, but that's okay. That's okay. Bye, Dom. It's fine. It's cool. I said that was going to happen. What do we have to do? Oh, sell fruit. for one of our daily Nook Miles things. Complete DIY, customize items. Yeah, maybe next time, Breaksy. I'm not sure how to pronounce that also, is it? I feel like if I try and pronounce it, I'm going to say too many vowel sounds. Is it like, is it Capira? Maybe? That was me trying not to say too many vowel sounds. Okay. Cool. But yeah, I think the thing I was working on was I was trying to spend a lot of time. It's 4 syllables. Definitely not how I said it then. I said 3. I was working on my custom designs so that I could start the decorating process. I did a little bit of it. Capoeira. Okay, cool. That wasn't what I was thinking, but it is the number of syllables that I thought when I was worried I was going to say too many vowel sounds. Capoeira. Okay, good to know. Thank you for letting me know. So yeah, I started working on some little dirt paths. Hi, Quincy. Didn't know that happened when you have a cockroach in your house. That seems like a reason to keep cockroaches in the house. I didn't know it either, because I booted up my main island the other day for the first time, and hadn't dealt with the cockroaches yet. And before I had a chance to, yeah, one of my villagers came. So I learned about that like a couple days ago. But yeah, that is a reason. That is a reason. So yeah, I started working on some custom designs. I think what I want to do is maybe I'm trying to figure out if I want to do a bunch of the terraforming and then decorate, or whether I want to decorate and terraform like section by section, like decorate and terraform the same section and then decorate and terraform a different section. Yes, in Animal Crossing, yeah, not IRL. Yeah, I got to figure that out. But I was starting to, like I said, work on the custom designs and also like collect some items. Although we're going for very natural vibes, so I'm not going to need like too much in terms of the furniture. I am also at some point going to need to do the Happy Home Paradise so that I can change the villager houses. That's something on the list. But there we go. Should be allowed to keep spiders. Both to eat the cockroaches and to avoid the villagers. I mean, there are tarantulas. You could put one in your house, just not like loose. Sections are easier for me to stay on task. That's what I'm thinking as well. Yeah, and I feel like we're not gonna. I don't think I have a good idea of how I want to terraform the entire island yet. Anyway, so yeah. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do it that way. Gonna DoorDash lunch, but we'll actually be responsible and just make the DiGiorno pizza I have in the freezer. Dave, I love DiGiorno pizza. Did you know that about me? They don't sell it over here, so I had one while I was in California, but prior to that, it had been years since I've had one. They don't sell DiGiorno over here. Makes me really sad. I think you should have DiGiorno anyway, because in honor of me who can't have DiGiorno. DiGiorno is so nice. I agree. I miss DiGiorno pizza. For real. For real. I really miss it. But yeah, I'm going to finish up there. It was only a little bit of time on this island because we did the Happy Home Paradise stuff before. That was not this island, but we did some admin. I feel like I'm ready to sort of dive back into working on this island a little more regularly. And I've got some steps, some concrete steps for me to work on, basically. So successful, I would say.